Hey everybody, Board Bob here. Welcome back to Factorio Modded. This time around, since we got our nuclear power going, we need to work on getting ourselves some fuel. Right down here, we got this nice big 3 million patch of uranium ore. And we've also got this crude oil patch right next to it. So what I'm thinking is we are going to run our next rail line right down here, and we're going to pick up this stuff. So we're going to come in with a straight track here, and we are probably going to put in somewhere around here a four-way, because that way we can continue on down and we can open up some of this other area. But we'll definitely come down through here. In fact, we may even put our four-way right here. Um, we'll see where we decide to do it. I think it's probably better to put it down further, but we're going to come down with some straight track first to get ourselves started here, and we're going to try and do it kind of. Let me see. All right, go ahead and save. You know what? Maybe what we want to do. Maybe what we want to do is come down on one side or the other of this. Maybe we actually want to come down here and put our four-way in here, because that'll give us access that way. It'll give us access over to here, and it'll allow us to go straight down. Maybe we'll put a four-way in right here, and we'll open this whole thing up as one little extra base here. And then that'll give us a way to get up there. So I think that's what we're going to do. Is we'll go ahead and do that, because we can, these little lakes here, we can fill them in and work our way around them. I think that'll be fine. That'll be acceptable. So let's get started here. Let's go ahead and head outside. Oh yeah, I know, we're full. Put that down. Can we pick them up now? No, we're still. All right, not a problem. Let's once we get started on putting some track down, we'll be able to put them walls back up. So let's clear some trees, shall we? Give ourselves some working room. Alrighty, I think that'll do us. Alright, so first thing we need is our blueprint book, and we're going to want to put in a straight. Actually, you know what? I think what we may want to put in first, I think this is going to be better if we put in a crossing gate. I think it's going to be our first install. I think that's going to be best. Give us the ability to get around things. We need to make a little bit more room in these trees. I don't want to be picking these trees up. God knows we got enough wood as it is right now. We are going to start taking care of that wood. I have a mod that I'm going to start installing. It's going to allow us to turn our wood into a little bit of crude oil. Not a lot, not anything to overbalance the game, just a way to get rid of the daggone wood. It's kind of my thinking. Alright, there we go. So as soon as we drop this down, we'll start having enough room to take care of some of this other stuff that we can't pick up. So let's throw that sucker down right here and get started. Let's move those up there so we can sit that down and see what we're doing here. Let's get up here out of the way so they can sit the stuff down. Matter of fact, whilst they're doing that, let's run up here real quick. Let's grab these wall pieces now that we got the room for it. Get them lapped up and out of the way and get this going. Now we probably don't have enough in hand of everything to get too far on this. We'll probably have to come down here with some more supplies. Just kind of want to get it started, because once we get it started and we get some of the rails in, we can bring the train on down here, and we can bring our supply train down and start banging some stuff out. And of course it looks like we are in our construction zone, so of our base robots, so that's kind of nice. So we may not run out of stuff because we're not having to supplement with right out of our hands. It's bringing it down out of our system, which I can't say that I can complain about that. Kind of nice to get this in. And the extra solar panels are going to help during the day, and the accumulators are going to help during the night with our power, because we need to, as you can see, our nuke plant shut down. We didn't have enough fuel, so we're kind of running into the red right now at night. During the day we're good to go because of the solar panels, but at night we're hurting pretty bad. So it'll be nice to start supplementing our power a bit. So let's open up these walls, since that's what we're gonna attach to, and we're gonna run our tracks through. So let's open these walls up. We'll go back later and put the proper gates and stuff in, like before. But for right now, let's just go ahead and get the walls themselves opened up, and we'll link them up whilst these guys are doing their thing. We'll go ahead and help them out a little bit. And of course later we'll come back through and we'll lay concrete down on the walkways and whatnot as well. You know, we get it all done. We'll get it all going. Do we have any? Yeah, we do have a substation. Let's put a substation in up here and tie into our grid. And we'll put another one on this side and tie in over here. If we put it over one more, there we go. Like having that redundant connection. So yeah, as you can see, we're really kind of hurting on the power right now, but we'll get there. You know, again, we got a good sized power plant going now, nuclear power, and it's definitely sucking down the fuel. And we just kind of ran out of fuel, so you know, that's why we're going to come down here and get this, and I'll get our fuel situation squared away, and once that's done, we'll be good to go. I ended up going through and adding a whole bunch of steam turbines to the mix, which is what caused us to suck down the fuel that we had pretty quickly. So yeah, you know, that's life, right? Alright, so I wonder if we should, well, no, because I do want to have that gate there. Well, crap. What we may do is we may put that circle here and fill this lake in. I mean, I'm making why don't we do that? It's not like I'm not making the landfill. So let's throw down a bunch of landfill. We're going to ask for 5,000. It's not going to be able to give us the 5,000 because, you know, we got all this other stuff that's in hand. But that's okay, because now we can start coming down through here and we can start adding on and bring our straight down. Next thing we're going to do is just a regular straight, I think. If we can find it. There it is, right there. Is that attaching? Yeah, that looks like it's attaching. So we'll plug down a couple of straights to bring us down to that to that lake. And I wonder, no, I think our logistics is right inside of our fence, so we're gonna have to go up and stand there for a minute to get our landfill, but we'll wait on letting these guys go ahead and do their thing first. It looks like we're going to go through a little bit of that oil patch just on the edge of it. We may, because we're gonna open this up anyway, we may chop out part of that wall just to get some of this at some point. But we are not going to run these up with a pipe or a belt. We're gonna use our train station, our trains now. That's what we're, now that we got them. So let's go up here and see if we can't get them to bring us some landfill. We should be inside of it now. Yep, we are inside of it. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, because we're going to want to fill these as well. Where is our inside? There's our inside the base blueprints, because we're going to want to combine our train line, right? So this is our next part of this. We're going to want to be able to run our trains up through here, so we need to make ourselves some room. I'm hesitant to take that RoboPort out right now. We'll move it in a minute. I want to get my I want to get them to bring me some stuff first. We'll take the laser out though. Alright. And we'll take this pole out and we'll move it slightly. The RoboPort can stay for right this second. And that will allow us to reduce our train down to where it needs to be. We should be getting our landfill in, so now we can fill these spaces in. We'll go back and put concrete later. I'm not too worried about the concrete right now. I do believe I brought some RoboPorts down with me, so we'll plunk that one next to that one before we take that one up. And then we'll pick this one up. And we just picked up a bunch of, did we pick up a bunch of? Yeah, we did. We picked up a bunch of robots. So put those robots in that one. What other robots did we pick up? Where'd they go? Where did we put them? There they are. We're just transferring them from this one to that one, basically. Oh, come on, guys. Get in the other damn RoboPort. What the heck? You know, it'd be nice of you to do that for me. Let's make ourselves some slots. Let's get rid of this wood. There we go. Now we can pick this sucker up, and they'll have to go to that one. And we're going to get rid of what we can. We got a few extra robots we're not going to be able to put down, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and plug the gaps in that puppy right there. And let's go down here and fill in this lake. Get this lake banged out and out of our way. whatever you want to call it. No real frame of reference for size in this game. So oh, I know. I'll come wait on yous. Come on. You done now? All right. All right, well, that's a start. You guys go get some more trees, I guess. Put down some more rails. Put down some more walls, make some room. More walls down here to go in. Might as well let them do it. Getting hit somewhere. Alright, good. So even with the power problems, we're still doing okay on our defenses, which is nice. They're not as effective, but they're certainly working. And that's the important part. So let's see where we're going to run this. Now the thing with this is we are going to need to have fluid come down here for the sulfuric acid. So we're going to need a fluid train. We're going to need an oil train, both of which can pick up and over here and drop off over here. But we also want them to have access to the train barn, excuse me, because the train barn is what we are using to refuel all of our engines. They each pass through the train barn as part of their loop. It's probably a little bit of an extra out of the way trip, but you know, it's a convenient centralized location for fueling them up, so I kind of like the idea. So we will set up over here though for their pickup and their drop off for their fluids, and we've got our nuclear power going right here. We got our processor going right here, so we'll set up somewhere up here to drop off our uranium for processing. So I think what we'll do is we'll run that rail line, curve it a little bit, run it straight, and curve it again maybe, and then hook it in up in here. I don't know that we really need this crossover now. I think it may be redundant at this point. We are going to have to rebuild this interface because I did have a train jam up there, but I wonder if we maybe put a loop in here, if that might not be a bad thing. So let's see what we got for internal track type stuff that we can do with this. Let's see if we've got a loop. I don't remember whether I built one or not. I don't think I may have. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I did build a loop for inside of the base. So I think what we will do now, it does not look like I added any lights to it, which is a problem, but not a major problem. Oh, we can turn this off now too. We don't need this sugar. We'll go ahead and use some of this up though, just to get it out of our way. Oh no, well, we did need it. We need it for the rest of this lake. My bad. Close this puppy off. Alright, good enough for now. Good enough for now. Gets it out of our pockets and lets us do what we need to do. So let's head on up there. And we'll plunk this circle down. Do I have some lights with me? Do I have train? I have train lights. Okay, so we can go up here and we can put this roundabout in. And the nice thing about this is if I put this in, it's going to allow me to not have to worry about feeding those other train lines in and how do we angle them into that, because it'll be a roundabout right here and they'll go whatever direction they need to go. So there we go. Now this is going to screw things up for a few minutes as far as the other trains, but you know, life is life, fa la 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 la, and it will not take us very long to put this sucker in, or it shouldn't anyway. We'll move it over a little bit further so we got room to hook it all in. And is that a roboport there? That's a roboport. So let's see if we can avoid the roboports. Maybe we'll bring it down a little bit and we'll just angle the trains a little bit. I'm not too worried about the lights or the poles. Mainly I am interested in the roboports and the rail connections. So let's pick some of this up. That is part of what we're getting rid of, and open these back up. Now, as I said, we're going to have to redo this stuff here anyway, so you know, we're okay with it. I'm okay with it anyway. I don't know if you guys are okay with it. I'm okay with it though. Looks like we're missing a piece there, so let's get that going. Pick up this pole, pick up this pole. We'll reroute our poles here after we're done with this. Oops. Alright. So, let's go ahead and reconnect our poles just to make sure we're okay. We don't want to kill any of our electrical connections. Alright, so now we need to hook this line up to these crossroads. So let's take out these because we don't need those curves. We need straights. And then let's see if we can finagle this around in here a bit. We're going to want this one to go. Okay, so we got to go up a little higher for that. We may end up having to move one of these after all, these roboports. We shall see. Because that's going to have to go there before it goes to there. Yeah, we'll have to move that roboport just ever so slightly. I think it'll still keep us in the loop, and if it doesn't, we will go back and we will place another one where it needs to go to close up any gap in our system. and we'll go from there. So there's that one. And there's that one. I'm standing on the track. I really shouldn't be, because as we're closing these gaps up, we're running the risk of opening up our system and reconnecting our trains to where they need to be going. And we are liable to... Oh, what the heck now? Are you kidding me? Alright. Deep breath. Deep breath. This may or may not be an issue. I don't think it's going to be. I think we'll be alright. Yeah. There we go. We'll take out that right there, and it'll just go, there we go. So we're good. Alright, so there's that one, that side. Now this side's going to be the pain in the ass, because all of these have got to go into these two. So let's do this one first. There. And do the easy ones first. And then we'll scratch our heads on the hard one. Oops. Okay. See what I meant? I need to stay off these tracks now because I know they're active. And standing on them would be a bad thing. Now I could break the tracks and prevent anything from coming through, but we do have business to do. So, you know, we have our business to attend to, and if we start doing that, then we ain't going to be able to. Now, why did that line up on that side, not that side? Oh, I know why. Okay, fine. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it on this side or not. We'll see if we can get this to connect somehow. We may have to do some shifting of some train lines at some point. We'll see. Might have to do a little jigsaw puzzle in here. We don't want it to go that high. Yeah, we're off by one square on that side, and there's not really any way we can do it. I wish it would. I wish we could, but we can't apparently. Unless we do, maybe if we do, no. Yeah, see, this is going to cause us some nightmares, I'm afraid. Come on, autosave. Yeah, I don't know that there's any way to do it. I mean, we can do that, but where the problem comes in is right here. We can't do that. See, and that ain't gonna attach it too sharp a turn. So, all right. Well, sugar. I said we was gonna have to take this part out anyway. So now comes the time to take it out. And we will rebuild this whole part, I guess. That is so weird though that it's one freaking thing up. You know what? And if we do on that side, then that's going to screw us up. Alright, you know what? Here we go. More than one way to skin a horse. I hate to say it, but there is more than one way to skin a horse. Or a cat, for that matter. We will make this work, folks. We will make it work. By God, if my name ain't Board Bob, we will make her work. It may not be the bestest solution, but it will work because we will make it work. There's that one. Right there, there's that one. Now we just got to make our curve work, and all we got to do that is make it longer. We'll just put pieces in here. It won't be exactly a circle. It'll be more of a oval, but by God, it'll work. So we want to go here to there, right? Is that kind of an oval, isn't it? Yep, that's kind of an oval, but it works. And then we'll do it again with this one. We'll go up one, nope, two, and over to there. You know what? It ain't pretty, but it works, and it does what we wanted it to do. And then we can come straight up if we want to. In fact, I'm going to put them in just to have them. We probably don't need them, but I'm going to put them in. That way, if we ever need them, we got them. Now I know I'm taking risks crossing this track, but what I'm doing is I'm watching that mini map to see if there's a train coming, to kind of time my back and forth across it. Now I know we got these lights and what have you. We're going to have to figure out this rail line here, but I think we'll be okay with this because this one goes into this one, and this one goes into this one. So we'll just back this one up far enough to make it go. Alright, we got a light sitting there in the way. Alright, so there's that. So now all we need to do is get our lights fixed. And that should allow that to go there, that to go there. Alright, yep. There comes the train. So we're going to want the proper lighting on this. And that ain't it. So we gotta come out this way, so we need here and here, and that'll signal that line. We need coming into this one, here and here, that'll signal that line. Come on. We need here and here, and that'll signal, come on, that. And then we're going to need, well, that one's in the middle there, so that'll do it. That one's in the middle there, that'll do that. That one's there, that one's there, those will signal those. Do we got somebody up here that's already up? Yeah, we got somebody up there, that's why that's red. So that's got us a signal on that one, and a signal on that one, and a signal on that one, and a signal on that one. Although it's not in the best place. That's okay. And then that gives us signal on that one, right? So then we need a signal right here, right here, right here, right. Come on. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. And then we need one coming into here, coming into here, coming out of here, out of here. We got one on the inside going there, or in the income. Well, you know what? Let's put one here and here, just to be safe. Thought they had me, didn't you? So did I. And then that's an outgoing from the circle. Come on, save. Right? I think that will give us all of our signals and allow everything to run. Alright, so I think we're okay with that. Let's take a look at our map and look at our logistics network. We put a hole in it. We're going to fix that hole right now. Well, crap. Alright, well, I guess. Put one there. And one there. We may want to move this one over a little bit. There we go. Can't hurt to have extra robo ports, really. I mean, it gives them another place for the bots to charge. So, can't really hurt to have extras, I guess. Let's look at the map. Alright, let's look at our power grid. Put a big old hole in the middle of our power grid. I don't like that. We need to hook that back up. And, you know what? We will do so. Only instead of... As I replace poles, I'm going to start replacing poles with substations. It does not make any sense not to. I'm building the stupid things, and they are way more convenient than poles are. So there is no reason for us not to start using substations where we can. So there we go. We'll put a pole in there. Just, well, no, you know what? We'll take that pole out, and we will do this. Where's our substation? We will put another substation in. Right here. And then take that pole out and just hook it in there. Right. So that should hook into that. That should all be hooked in there. Let's take a look at our map. We still got a line here and a line here. So throw you down there and throw you down there, and then over here we got that line right there that's coming in that doesn't have nothing. So does now. Good enough for the time being, right? So now that's going to give us what we need. Yeah, see, we're still sucking real bad on the power, but now we've got this in here. We don't have to worry about how am I going to get it the right way. What I do need to do is I need to put the curves in here that I never did put in when I was fixing this up. So I need to have a curve there, which means I'm not far enough down. So I've noticed on my curves up on my main lines that I did the same thing. I failed to put in the curves going the opposite direction, and it has caused a little bit of a problem with the roundabouts. Nothing that's not fixable, but that is a pain in the butt. I just got to go in and put curves in and fix the lighting for the curves, because yeah, beep 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 to you too. There we go. Because they go all the way around the curve to get over to the other track, and I don't want that. I want them to be able to just jump right on it. So I do need to fix that at some point. Oops. Oops. Wrong one. We want to go to that one, don't we? Alright, substation's in the way. There we go. We ain't gonna be able to stick a substation in there, but we can stick it here and here though. There we go. Alright, good enough. I think that'll get us going for now. Oops, we got a issue right there. Damn it. Get your ass back here. Right. Alright, so that'll get us going for now. That gives us our line down to there. Let's get rid of these two poles, get them out of our way. Again, we'll throw a substation in here to take care of it. There we go. And we'll throw a substation in here to take care of it. Will that reach? No, it won't reach, unfortunately. Too bad. That will, though. There we go. All right. So now we got that line. Now let's run it down to where we need to go. And since we're using the inside ones, it's not so bad. That's the wrong one. There it is. And then we're going to come straight down and over. We got all these pipes to contend with. So we're going to come straight down and over. And we'll pluck off of this where we need to. Come on. I know we got a piece of straight. There's a straight. Ah, another pole. That's the problem with the inside of the base, is all these poles are going to be in our way. We got any underground belts? We got underground belts. Now, since we don't have anything coming down this way, we don't have to worry about the trains coming down here theoretically. We should be just fine running back and forth across the track. But we shall see. Alright, and then that's going to come down. I think it will curve here and then curve back down over here. So we'll come up here, over here, up there. Sound like a plan to you guys? It sounds like a plan to me. So we got one roboport, two roboports, okay, three roboports. So, do we need to do one of these? We probably ought to at some point. Can't hurt to have them. We'll come back in and fill that in and move the pipes around in a bit. So there's one roboport, two roboports, three roboports. So right here is where we want our turn. There's our turn. And then we want our straight piece. Right. Like I say, we'll come deal with these pipes when the time comes, which is after we deal with this. And we can always go back in if we need to and put in another crisscross at some point if we've got to have it. But I don't think we do right now. Yeah, and that should give us room for a rail station for both of those. And then we just hit, oops, Marlon, you dumbass. a 45. Actually, how about we take that last set of straight back out and we put a 45 in. Now where's our diagonal? I guess that's supposed to be, no. Do we not? There's our diagonal. I knew we had one. Yeah, that was smart. God damn it. Idiot. Let's try this again. Oh, of course, we got a robo port. Now I'm going to be mad at myself too because dagnabbit. God damn it. Oh well. You know what? If it ain't one thing, it's another, right? Should have done this first, so we knew where we was coming to. Now, haha, I beat you to it. Of course, you put it in anyway, didn't you? Dumbass. Damn robot. Oh well. You know what? Screw worrying about the power lines. We will put the power lines back in. Alright. So now, let's come up here with that diagonal. Do this in the right order. Now, back that up. There, right there. There we go. Now, we got what we need. Really? You couldn't put one piece of track in. Alright, let's walk up this track, make sure it's all connected. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, now we need a substation. Come on. I need to maybe think about resetting the time on the damn autosave. Alright, so there was that power line. Let's see what other power lines we crossed. There. There. Oh, come, damn you. I need to start carrying concrete with me. I don't know what I did. I clicked instead of going all the way around it, because if you just click, half the time you get the damn concrete and not the pole itself, which is aggravating as shit. Alright, so that's connected. That's connected. That's connected. Alright, come on, robot. That's connected. Alrighty. Do we have pipe? We have pipe. Let's fix our pipe, shall we? Oops. No. We gotta go here. How far can we go? That's as far as we can go. No, it's not. That's as far as we can go. Which still doesn't do us any good. So we'll have to do there. And then there. Yeah, well, it works, right? Oh well. Oh well. There's that one. And there's that one. Right? Looks like we got all of them. Get rid of this. That's connected. Get rid of that. Oops. That's connected. Alright. So that's connected. And there we go. That's connected. And Oops, one too many clicks. There we go. Alright, so that's connected. Keep going up. Up. I need one there. Right, there we go. That's connected. We hunky-dory again. I think we're happy again with all of that. Let's check our did we eliminate any? No, we did not. Boom, boom, boom. All right, guys, so we got it all reconnected. Looks like all of our rail lines are reconnected. So what we're going to do is now all we need to do is we need to put in a train station here for our sulfuric acid. Excuse me. For now, we need just the sulfuric acid line, and then we'll need to go down and deal with setting up our base down here. But it has been an hour, so I think we're going to do that in the next video. We're going to leave this one at that, and I will talk at you later. All right, bye.